Hey babe, can you add 12-gauge copper wire to the list? I need it to finish the water heater in the fish pond, said Jack as he grabbed the door handle. He continued, I'm gonna check the shed to see if I have any deck screws left, and then we can go. Yep, said Mia without looking up from the counter. She wrote 12-gauge copper wire on the piece of paper and walked around the counter to look out the window. 85 acres and 3 hours from the nearest town, their crazy idea to live off the grid had turned out all right. Between the hydroelectric dam over the stream and a cluster of solar panels on a nearby hill they had cleared, they had plenty of electricity for everything. She had dug the ditches for the electric lines herself, each of which fed into a feeder tube and came through the concrete in their shed. The shed was rather large with about 800 square feet, but it was necessary. Inside was a dairy cow, Jack loved making cheese, a hydroponic garden, fish pond, chicken coop, a distillery, and an extra freezer. They needed a few more supplies and comfort items, before they would spend the next year without contacting the outside world and recording it all. Mia was looking forward to documenting the entire experience via video, while Jack wanted to write about the psychology of relationships outside of societal constraints. Mia grabbed the keys and her purse as she heard Jack opening the door, ready. The driveway to their place was rough and over a mile long, twisting through a dense, rocky forest of oaks and maples. At the end of the driveway they turned left onto Route 20, which ran west to Salisbury. The middle of summer in these parts were gorgeous and today was 80 degrees with puffy clouds floating over the hills and forests. But, Mia thought something seemed off. Looking at Jack she stared for a second thinking. We haven't passed another car, yet. Have we? Jack didn't think much of it, and replied, I don't think so. Is it a Sunday? It's always slow around here on Sundays. No, it's Wednesday, said Mia. Jack, stop. Mia shoved open the door and sprinted across the road climbing the steep bank. She looked out over the valley. What happened? Below Jack saw what was left of a small town. Every building was burnt black and smoke was pouring off the small coal mining town.